Before I begin, I just want to give a shout out to James Nintendo Nerd Rolf for the autograph and donation to my GoFundMe. That meant a lot to me. Thanks a lot. So, where do I begin? Let's see. Let's start from the beginning. I've been battling colon cancer for almost 2 years now. Let's see. When I first got diagnosed, I knew there was something wrong with me. Like, I just didn't feel right. Like, I felt tired every day, and my stomach or my abdomen just hurted like crazy. And then one day I just couldn't take it no more. I went to the ER, and then they told me I was bleeding out my anus, and they had to keep me overnight to do a colonoscopy. And then once they did that, they found there was a tumor in my colon, and they just told me they were gonna operate, and then 2 weeks go by. Once I'm in the operating room, right when they cut me open, they stopped right away, and then when I woke up, they told me I had stage 4 cancer, and there was nothing they could do about it. Apparently, it spread to my stomach. Yeah, that was one of the worst news ever. But what was more heartbreaking to me was seeing my brother uh, break down and cry. That was really heartbreaking. You know, he's usually one of the strongest guys. I never seen him cry before. That was the first time I ever seen him cry, and it was just heartbreaking to see that. And I never want to do that to him ever again. And what hurt even more is when I saw my dad come in the OR, and he broke down and cried and asked, "Why did this happen?" You know. So yeah, that was one of the worst feelings ever. But it's always hard for a parent to see their child, you know, ill or hurt. But I think it hurts me more to see my dad break down and cry because, I never see him cry. And especially, I'm the one that's causing him to cry and all the hurt and stuff. It just is heartbreaking. And yeah, that was a really bad moment for me. But anyway, I tried to get through it. I did chemotherapy for a while, and it was alright, but it just slowly just started destroying my body, and I didn't like it whatsoever. My nerves are shot. I can't feel my hands or my feet. My nerves are gone. But, you know, I I felt like I was battling it alone for a while. Some days are good, some days are bad. Some days I thought about just offing myself because I didn't want no one to deal with me anymore. Everyone had their own problems, and I just felt like I was in the way of everyone. Yeah, some days I felt like that, and I would sit and ask myself, why did this happen? I always been a good person my whole life, and for this to happen was just devastating. But I kind of got over that hump. But it doesn't get any easier. I still have my ups and downs, and I still think about offing myself sometimes. It's crazy. The feeling would never go away. It doesn't matter, you know, if I have millions of dollars or whatever, but just having this feeling and knowing I could die tomorrow, or just death is just knocking at my door, is it eats away at you. It breaks you down mentally. And some people don't realize that. I keep to myself a lot. I don't say much. I always hide behind a smile because I don't want people to see the pain I'm in, or how I feel, but that's just me. I'm mostly the one making people laugh, but now I'm the one making them cry. So it's just hard for me to express myself now. You know, but yeah, it's been a hard road, and I I recently stopped chemo. I can't handle it. It's horrible. I don't recommend it at all. And to all the kids that has leukemia and all, and other types of cancer, I give you guys all the props in the world because I can't deal with it. It's just too hard for me. I'd rather die happy than live miserably. That's just me though. And I'm 30. I'm about to turn 31 next month, and I pray every day that my life get extended. But I learned to accept my fate. If it happens, it happens. There's nothing much we could do. But yeah, this is just an introduction. I'm probably gonna do more vlogging. My fiance told me to document my life some more, but this just I'm trying this out, so so hopefully I'll be around longer and there'll be more videos.